The COVID-19 pandemic has undoubtedly created challenges to our world's economy and healthcare system. During this pandemic, one important question for us as pharmacists, educators, and researchers to ask is, what can we do to help during these challenging times? During this pandemic, the HKU Department of Pharmacology and Pharmacy has taken a local and global leadership role in contributing to our society. We would like to take this opportunity to share with you the work we have done as a department during this pandemic, from the area of community work, education, and research.
At our Community Vaccination Centre, we are responsible for the central dilution procedures of the vaccine. Because this particular vaccine requires specific storage, reconstitution procedures, to ensure its integrity, special care is required in its handling. Apart from the reconstitution of the vaccine, the logistics and the overall workflow is also really important. So we've had discussion on how to streamline processes for efficiency so we can keep the waiting times to a minimum. We focused on education and training in our planning. So we developed an online training program to train healthcare professionals on the dilution technique. This was completed along with hands-on training before commencement at the vaccination centre. At our centre, we have the involvement of at least 2 to 5 pharmacists on duty, along with 1 pharmacist in charge at all times. So this is during the operation hours, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this ensures that the vaccines that are reconstituted and prepared are at the highest possible standard.
To prepare pharmacists for the potential roles in providing vaccination, a vaccination training program has been set up for pharmacists. Vaccination training has also been incorporated into our BPharm program.
Since 2018, our department has been collaborating with a community-based NGO, Health in Action, to set up a non-profit community pharmacy to pioneer primary care pharmacy service and to promote the role of pharmacists in the health system. The pharmacy has become the first teaching pharmacy in the local community to expand the experiential learning experience of our Hong Kong U Pharmacy students. As a practitioner teacher and the senior pharmacist of the NGO, I have been working with a passionate team of health and social workers, as well as our undergraduate and postgraduate students to deliver various health and pharmacy initiatives in the past 2 years. During the 5th wave of the COVID-19 pandemic in the early 2022, we have set up on-site and hotline pharmacy services that have successfully supported over 10,000 individuals who were affected by the infection to better take care of themselves and their family members. The initiatives has gained great recognition in the community, and we worked with the mass media to promote the concept of self-care and the role of community pharmacists to the wider public, with the goal to relieve the burden on the hospital system at the time. Our students have been actively contributing to the public education on the social media. With the hands-on experience at the healthcare frontier, we hope that we have inspired them to become very committed pharmacy leaders in the future.
Our research team has been working on pulmonary drug delivery system for a long time. We are interested in delivering a wide range of therapeutics, from nucleic acids such as siRNA and messenger RNA, antibodies to small antimicrobial agents, including antibacterial and antiviral drugs. As we know, COVID-19 is a respiratory viral infection that affects the airways. It is rational to deliver antiviral agents directly to the lung through inhalation. This can also reduce systemic toxicity compared to oral or injectable formulations. Same for vaccines. By delivering vaccines to the airways by inhalation or intranasal administration, not only it is patient-friendly and non-invasive, it can also help triggering local immune response, making vaccines potentially more effective. Our research team uses different particle engineering techniques, such as spray drying and spray freeze drying, to produce dry powder for inhalation and intranasal administration. Dry powder formulation has better stability, that can avoid cold chain transport and storage, therefore reducing the production costs. Recently, we worked on the inhaled dry powder formulation of neutralizing antibodies against viral infection, messenger RNA vaccine, and broad-spectrum antiviral agent targeting COVID-19. Our work has also been highlighted in the media.
Vaccine safety was considered the highest priority at the time of COVID-19 vaccine rollout. With a unique setup of the electronic medical records and vaccination records from the Department of Health and the Centre for Health Protection, Hong Kong quickly became a hub for quality COVID-19 vaccine research. We conducted studies to monitor the safety and effectiveness of COVID-19 vaccines in the general population and, importantly, vulnerable individuals of different age groups, including patients with mental disorders, cardiovascular diseases, cancer and multimorbidities. We appreciate the support from the Research Grants Council and the Food and Health Bureau, funding 3 large research programs which provided over $35 million to support the research undertaken. We conducted a study to evaluate the risk of Bell's palsy after CoronaVac and community vaccination. Based on the results of this study, Sinovac Biotech amended their package insert for CoronaVac to include Bell's palsy as a potential adverse effect, and a similar warning was also added to the vaccination fact sheet for CoronaVac as issued by the Department of Health in Hong Kong. In our work, we also found a significant increase in the risk of acute myocarditis or pericarditis following community vaccination among Chinese male adolescents, in particular following the second dose. The study results led to the extension of the second dose of community to be administered 8 weeks from the first dose for the adolescent age group in Hong Kong. So far, we have generated over 30 original research articles to address knowledge gaps in the international literature and made community impact regarding the safety and effectiveness of the COVID-19 vaccines. This was only possible with the dedication and commitment of our research team members and, importantly, both undergraduate and postgraduate students. We were able to offer many training opportunities in the process, which as a department we feel is a fundamental part of the training for healthcare professionals.
From our department's involvement in providing community service to the general public, providing vaccination training to pharmacists, to our department's strong contribution in both vaccine development and big data research. Our goal is to show the important roles of pharmacists in the healthcare system during and beyond this pandemic. We hope to inspire our colleagues and students what we can achieve as a team.